Welcome back. Today we are diving into one of the most fascinating small silver coins in British numismatics, the United Kingdom Threepence coin. Though tiny in size, this coin has a massive story in the world of collectors. Some rare dates, mint marks, and high-grade examples have sold for surprisingly strong prices, while even worn and damaged coins can still hold collector interest. In this video, we will explore the top 6 most valuable UK Threepence coins, including different years, mint marks, and conditions ranging from circulated to high-grade uncirculated pieces. Let's get started. First up, the fascinating United Kingdom 1957 Threepence coin, one of the most recognizable British coins ever produced. If you found one tucked away in an old coin collection, inherited it from a family member, or discovered it in a box of vintage coins, you may be wondering whether it has any real value today. In this video, we'll explore the history of the 1957 Threepence, its unique design, how rare it really is in circulated condition, what collectors are willing to pay at auction, and the current market value in US dollars. Stay with us until the end because condition and rare mint errors can make a surprising difference. The 1957 United Kingdom Threepence was issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, only a few years after her accession to the throne. Unlike the earlier silver Threepence coins, this version was struck in durable nickel brass and featured the famous 12-sided shape that made it instantly recognizable in everyday circulation. The Royal Mint produced approximately 24.3 million examples in 1957, making it a common circulation issue rather than a low mintage rarity. The coin weighs about 6.8 grams, measures 21 millimeters across, and carries a plain edge. Its distinctive shape made it easy to identify by touch, which was especially useful in daily transactions. One of the most attractive features of the 1957 Threepence is its iconic 12-sided design. The obverse displays the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, surrounded by the Latin inscription identifying her as Queen. On the reverse, you'll find the beautifully detailed crowned Tudor portcullis with chains, accompanied by the words Threepence and the date 1957. This bold design has become one of the symbols of Britain's pre-decimal coinage. Because of its unusual shape and historical importance, the coin remains popular among collectors around the world. Although the 1957 Threepence is not considered a rare date due to its high mintage, collector demand remains steady. Most circulated examples show wear from decades of use, and damaged coins with scratches, dents, corrosion, cleaning marks, or discoloration generally bring only modest prices. However, collectors searching to complete date sets may still purchase damaged examples if they are inexpensive. The real excitement comes when a coin has an unusual mint error, an off-center strike, or another genuine minting variety, as these can attract significantly higher bids than ordinary circulated pieces. Most heavily worn or damaged 1957 coins are collected more for their historical interest than for investment value. Let's talk about value. A heavily circulated or damaged 1957 Threepence usually sells for around 25 cents to $1.50. Better circulated examples in fine to extremely fine condition often sell for approximately $1 to $3. Attractive uncirculated pieces can bring around $3 to $6 or slightly more, depending on eye appeal and certification. At major auctions, only exceptionally preserved mint state coins or coins with unusual mint errors tend to achieve noticeably higher prices. While this is not generally a high-value coin, outstanding condition or a rare variety can make it much more desirable to collectors. If you own a 1957 Threepence, avoid cleaning it because cleaning usually reduces collector value. Hold the coin only by its edges and store it in a protective coin holder or capsule to prevent further wear. Examine it carefully for unusual features such as striking errors, off-center designs, double details, or other genuine mint varieties. If your coin appears to be in exceptional condition or shows an unusual error, consider having it authenticated and professionally graded before selling. Comparing recent auction sales is also one of the best ways to estimate its current market value. The United Kingdom 1957 Threepence is a classic piece of British numismatic history. While millions were minted and most circulated examples are quite common, the coin remains a favorite because of its unique 12-sided shape, attractive design, and connection to the early years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign. Most circulated and damaged examples are worth only a few dollars, but exceptionally preserved coins or rare mint error varieties can command much stronger auction prices. If you have a 1957 Threepence in your collection, it's always worth examining it closely. You never know when an ordinary-looking coin could turn out to be something special. Next up, the fascinating United Kingdom Threepence 1967 coin, one of the last Threepence coins issued before Britain's decimal currency system was introduced. Many people discover this coin in old collections, piggy banks, or family heirlooms and immediately wonder whether it could be worth a surprising amount of money. In today's video, we'll explore the history of the 1967 Threepence, examine its unique features, discuss how rare it is in damaged condition, reveal its current auction market value in US dollars, and share helpful tips for collectors. Stay with us until the end because you may discover whether your old coin is simply a keepsake or a collectible with real value. The United Kingdom Threepence coin has a long and interesting history that stretches back centuries. The distinctive 12-sided brass threepence was introduced in 1937 during the reign of King George VI to make the coin easier to identify by touch. When Queen Elizabeth II came to the throne, the same design continued with updated portraits of the Queen. The year 1967 marked the final year that the threepence was produced for general circulation before the United Kingdom prepared to switch to decimal currency in 1971. Although millions of these coins were struck for everyday use, the 1967 issue represents the end of an important chapter in British coinage, making it historically significant for collectors. The 1967 United Kingdom threepence is made of brass and has its famous 12-sided shape, making it one of the most recognizable British coins ever produced. The obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Arnold Machin, with the traditional Latin inscription surrounding the portrait. The reverse displays the Tudor portcullis with chains and a royal crown, along with the denomination threepence and the date 1967. The coin weighs approximately 6.8 grams and measures around 21 millimeters across. Its unusual shape and classic design continue to attract collectors from around the world, even decades after it disappeared from circulation. Although the 1967 threepence had a very large mintage, finding one in exceptional mint condition is becoming increasingly difficult because most examples entered circulation and experienced years of everyday use. A coin that is heavily damaged, scratched, bent, stained, or has corrosion is generally considered common and does not command high prices. However, collectors interested in completing date sets often purchase damaged examples simply to fill gaps in their collections. If a damaged coin still has a clear date and recognizable design, it can retain modest collectible value. Coins with unusual minting errors, off-center strikes, double strikes, or other genuine mint mistakes are significantly rarer and may attract much stronger bidding from specialists. In today's collector market, the value of a damaged 1967 United Kingdom threepence depends heavily on its condition. A heavily worn or damaged example typically sells for around 25 cents to $1 USD. Coins with moderate wear but readable details often sell for $1 to $3 US. Attractive circulated examples with minimal damage may reach $3 to $8 US, depending on collector demand and the selling platform. Brilliant uncirculated examples can sell for $10 to $25 US, while certified high-grade coins may bring $30 US or more at auctions. If a genuine mint error is present, prices can increase substantially, with some rare error coins selling for $50 to several $100, depending on the rarity and the interest of bidders. If you own a 1967 threepence, avoid cleaning or polishing it, as cleaning can reduce its collectible value. Store the coin in a protective holder or coin flip to prevent further wear and corrosion. Examine the coin carefully under good lighting for possible mint errors, unusual die varieties, or remaining original luster. Comparing your coin with certified examples and consulting recent auction sales can provide a better estimate of its market value. If you believe your coin has an unusual error or is in exceptionally high condition, consider having it authenticated and professionally graded, as certification can increase buyer confidence and sometimes improve auction prices. The United Kingdom threepence 1967 may not be a rare coin in ordinary damaged condition, but it remains an important piece of British numismatic history as the final circulating threepence before decimalisation. While most damaged examples are worth only a few dollars or less, well-preserved coins, certified high-grade specimens, and genuine mint error coins can command much higher prices in today's auction market. Every old coin has a story to tell, and even a modest threepence can become a treasured collectible for history enthusiasts and coin collectors alike. Next up, the fascinating United Kingdom 1963 threepence coin, specifically in rusty or heavily damaged condition. Many people discover these old brass coins in forgotten jars, inherited collections, or while metal detecting, and immediately wonder whether they have found a hidden treasure. In this video, we'll explore the history of the 1963 threepence, examine its unique design, discuss whether a rusty example is considered rare, and reveal its current auction market value in US dollars. If you're interested in British coins and collectible currency, stay with us until the end because we'll also share some useful collecting tips. The 1963 threepence was issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and was part of Britain's pre-decimal currency system, which remained in use until decimalisation in 1971. Unlike the earlier silver threepence coins, this version was made from durable nickel brass and featured the famous 12-sided shape that made it easy to identify by touch. In 1963, approximately 35.28 million of these coins were struck, making it a common circulation issue rather than a low mintage rarity. The coin weighs about 6.8 grams, measures 21 millimeters across, and was produced for everyday use throughout the United Kingdom. One of the most distinctive features of the 1963 threepence is its 12-sided design, which stands out from most other British coins. The obverse displays the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, while the reverse features a crowned portcullis with chains, surrounded by the words threepence and the date 1963. Its nickel brass composition gives the coin a golden appearance when well preserved. However, coins stored in damp conditions may become heavily stained, discolored, or covered with corrosion that many collectors describe as rust, even though the alloy itself does not rust like iron. These condition problems reduce both eye appeal and collector value. Although the 1963 threepence is an interesting historical coin, it is not considered a rare date because millions were produced and many examples still survive today. A coin in rusty, corroded, or heavily damaged condition generally attracts limited interest from collectors. Most experienced buyers prefer coins with sharp details, original surfaces, and minimal wear. Damaged examples are usually purchased only as inexpensive fillers for beginner collections or as historical keepsakes. The exception would be a coin with an unusual minting error or another highly unusual feature, which could make it more desirable regardless of condition. Now let's talk about value. A normal 1963 threepence in rusty or heavily damaged condition typically sells for around 10 cents to 50 cents USD. A standard circulated coin in better condition may bring approximately 50 cents to $2, while attractive uncirculated examples can reach $5 to over $60 at specialist auctions, depending on grade and buyer demand. Exceptional certified mint state examples command the highest prices, but ordinary rusty coins are generally worth only a small amount because of their condition and the large number originally minted. If you own a rusty 1963 threepence, avoid cleaning or polishing it, as this can further reduce its collector value. Store the coin in a dry coin holder or protective capsule to prevent additional surface damage. Always inspect the date carefully and look for unusual striking errors or varieties, since these can sometimes be worth more than ordinary examples. If you are planning to sell the coin, compare completed auction results instead of relying on unrealistic online asking prices. Building a complete date collection of British threepence coins is often more rewarding than focusing on one common issue. The United Kingdom 1963 threepence remains a classic piece of British numismatic history. While a rusty or damaged example is generally not rare and usually has only modest auction value, it still represents an important era before Britain's decimal currency system. For collectors, the coin offers historical significance, a distinctive 12-sided design, and an affordable addition to a pre-decimal collection. Next up, the United Kingdom threepence 1962 coin in damaged condition. Many people discover this 12-sided brass coin tucked away in old collections, family coin jars, or inherited boxes and immediately wonder whether it has any value. While a damaged coin will never command the same price as a pristine example, there are still collectors who enjoy owning vintage British coins for their historical importance. In this video, we'll explore the history of the 1962 threepence, its unique design, how damage affects its rarity and collector demand, and the realistic auction value you can expect in US dollars. The 1962 United Kingdom threepence was issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, long before Britain adopted decimal currency in 1971. It formed part of the traditional pre-decimal monetary system that had been used for centuries. The coin was struck in nickel brass and featured the famous 12-sided shape that made it instantly recognizable by touch. During 1962, approximately 51.5 million threepence coins were produced, making it a common circulation issue rather than a rare date. Because of this large mintage, millions of these coins entered everyday circulation and were used for small purchases across the United Kingdom. One of the most distinctive characteristics of the 1962 threepence is its 12-sided shape, which separates it from most other British coins of the era. The obverse displays the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, surrounded by the royal inscription. On the reverse, collectors will find a crowned portcullis with chains, a symbol closely associated with the British Parliament, along with the denomination threepence and the year 1962. The coin weighs approximately 6.8 grams, has a diameter of 21 millimeters, and is struck in nickel brass, giving it its characteristic golden appearance. These design features continue to make the threepence one of Britain's most recognizable historic coins. Although the 1962 threepence is a historic coin, it is not considered a rare date because of its high production numbers. When a coin is heavily damaged, scratched, bent, cleaned, corroded, or worn, its value decreases significantly. Most collectors prefer examples with sharp details and original surfaces. However, damaged coins still attract beginner collectors, educational buyers, and people trying to complete affordable date collections. If a damaged coin has an unusual minting error, which is different from ordinary wear, it may still attract strong collector interest. Otherwise, standard damaged 1962 3p coins generally have only modest collector value. Now let's discuss the question everyone asks: how much is a damaged 1962 United Kingdom 3p worth today? In average damaged condition, these coins usually sell for about 10 cents to $1 USD, depending on the amount of wear and buyer interest. Better circulated examples with attractive detail may sell for $1 to $3 US. Certified mint state examples are much more valuable, with high-grade auction pieces sometimes reaching $40 to $50 US or more, but those prices apply only to exceptional uncirculated coins, not damaged ones. Therefore, if your 1962 3p is scratched, bent, or corroded, you should expect only a modest value in most auctions or online sales. If you own a 1962 3p, avoid cleaning or polishing it, as this often reduces its value even further. Store the coin in a protective holder or coin flip to prevent additional wear. Compare your coin with auction listings and price guides before selling so you understand its realistic market value. If you suspect your coin has a genuine mint error rather than simple damage, consider having it examined by an experienced numismatist or a professional grading service. Even common coins can become more desirable when they possess authentic minting varieties or exceptional preservation. The United Kingdom 3p of 1962 remains a fascinating reminder of Britain's pre-decimal coinage. While it is a common issue with a large mintage, it continues to hold historical appeal for collectors around the world. In damaged condition, its value is generally modest, often ranging from just a few cents up to about $1, although collector demand can occasionally push prices slightly higher. If you happen to own one, don't expect it to make you rich, but it is still a wonderful piece of British history and an excellent addition to any vintage coin collection. Next up, the United Kingdom 3p dated 1961. At first glance, this coin may appear ordinary, especially if it is dirty, worn, or covered with years of accumulated grime. However, many collectors know that even coins in less than perfect condition can have historical importance and collector interest. In this video, we'll explore the history of the 1961 3p, its unique design, whether a dirty condition affects its rarity, and how much it can sell for at auction in US dollars. If you're interested in coin collecting, British coins, or discovering hidden values in old pocket change, be sure to watch until the end. The United Kingdom 3p, commonly called the threepenny bit, was one of Britain's most recognizable coins during the 20th century. The distinctive 12-sided brass version was introduced before the Second World War and remained in circulation for decades. The 1961 issue was struck during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, whose youthful portrait appears on the obverse of the coin. By 1961, the 3p had become an everyday coin used by millions across the United Kingdom for small purchases. Although it had a relatively low face value, it became one of the most iconic coins in British history because of its unusual shape and practical use. Today, it serves as an affordable and historically significant collectible for coin enthusiasts around the world. The 1961 United Kingdom 3p is instantly recognizable thanks to its 12-sided shape, which made it easy to identify by touch. The coin is made of brass, giving it a bright golden appearance when clean, although many surviving examples have become dark, dirty, or stained after decades of circulation. The obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Mary Gillick, while the reverse displays the famous Tudor portcullis with chains and a royal crown, accompanied by the denomination 3p and the date 1961. These classic design elements make the coin attractive to collectors even when it shows heavy signs of circulation. The 1961 3p is not considered a rare date because millions were produced by the Royal Mint. As a result, circulated examples are still widely available today. However, condition plays a major role in determining collector value. A coin in dirty condition usually has accumulated dirt, oxidation, or surface discoloration, but these issues do not necessarily make it rare. In fact, experienced collectors often recommend leaving old coins uncleaned because cleaning can damage the original surface and reduce collector value. While a dirty coin is less desirable than a brilliant uncirculated example, collectors who specialize in vintage British coins may still purchase it as an inexpensive addition to their collections. If the coin retains clear details despite its dirt, it can still attract interest in online auctions and coin shows. The auction value of a 1961 United Kingdom 3p in dirty circulated condition depends on its overall preservation and the visibility of its design. Most dirty circulated examples typically sell for about 50 cents to $3 USD. Better preserved coins with only light dirt and stronger details can bring between $3 and $8. Exceptionally well-preserved uncirculated examples with original mint luster may reach $15 to $40, while certified high-grade specimens can occasionally sell for more than $50 in competitive auctions. Although dirty condition generally lowers value, coins with unusual minting errors, exceptional eye appeal despite the dirt, or professional certification may achieve higher prices. If you own a 1961 threepence in dirty condition, avoid cleaning it with chemicals, metal polish, or abrasive materials. Cleaning can create scratches and remove the original surface, making the coin less appealing to serious collectors. Instead, store the coin in a protective holder or coin flip to prevent further environmental damage. Examine the coin carefully for unusual features such as striking errors, off-center designs, or die varieties, as these can significantly increase value. Comparing your coin with recent auction results is also a good way to estimate its current market price. If you believe your coin is in unusually good condition or has a rare error, consider having it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service. The United Kingdom threepence dated 1961 may not be one of the rarest British coins, but it remains an important piece of British numismatic history. Even in dirty condition, it tells the story of decades of circulation and everyday life in the United Kingdom. While most examples are worth only a few dollars, exceptional condition, mint errors, and certified high-grade pieces can command much higher auction prices. Every old coin deserves a closer look because hidden treasures sometimes appear where collectors least expect them. Next up, the United Kingdom 1955 threepence coin, with a special focus on examples found in bad or heavily worn condition. Many people discover these old coins in drawers, piggy banks, or inherited collections and immediately wonder whether they have something valuable. Can a worn and damaged 1955 threepence still be worth money? Is it considered rare? And what are collectors willing to pay at auction? In this video, we'll explore the history of the coin, its unique design, its rarity, collector demand, and the current auction market value in US dollars for coins in poor condition. The 1955 United Kingdom threepence was issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, only a few years after her accession to the throne in 1952. The coin formed part of Britain's pre-decimal currency system, where 240 pence made £1. By the 1950s, the brass 12-sided threepence had become a familiar coin used in everyday shopping, public transport, vending machines, and small purchases throughout the United Kingdom. Millions of these coins circulated every day, making them an important part of British daily life. Because they were used so heavily, many surviving examples today show significant wear, scratches, corrosion, and discoloration. One of the most recognizable features of the 1955 threepence is its distinctive 12-sided shape, making it easy to identify even by touch. The coin was struck in brass, giving it a golden appearance when new. The obverse displays the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, while the reverse features the elegant Tudor portcullis topped with a royal crown, along with the denomination threepence and the date 1955. Even heavily worn coins usually retain enough detail to identify these iconic design elements. The unique shape remains one of the reasons collectors continue to appreciate this classic British coin. Although the 1955 threepence is an interesting historical coin, it is not considered a rare date because millions were produced. In bad condition, with heavy wear, scratches, dents, corrosion, or cleaning damage, its rarity does not increase. Most collectors prefer coins with sharp details and original surfaces, so demand for damaged examples is generally limited. However, there is still a market for affordable vintage British coins. Beginners often purchase lower-grade examples to complete date collections, while history enthusiasts appreciate owning an authentic piece of Britain's pre-decimal era. A damaged coin with a clearly visible date and design can still attract buyers, even if it is not especially valuable. So, how much is a 1955 United Kingdom threepence worth in bad condition? Based on recent collector sales and auction trends, a heavily circulated or damaged example typically sells for around 25 cents to $1.50 USD. Coins with corrosion, bends, or severe damage often trade for only their collectible novelty value. Better circulated examples with readable details may sell for approximately $2 to $5, while attractive uncirculated specimens can command $10 to $30 or even more if professionally graded with exceptional quality. Unless the coin has an unusual minting error or extraordinary provenance, a badly worn 1955 threepence is unlikely to reach high auction prices. If you own a 1955 threepence in poor condition, avoid cleaning or polishing it, as this can reduce its collector appeal even further. Store the coin in a protective holder or coin flip to prevent additional wear and corrosion. Compare your coin carefully with photographs of higher-grade examples so you can judge its condition accurately. It is also worth checking for unusual mint errors such as off-center strikes, double strikes, or other manufacturing mistakes, which can sometimes make even a worn coin significantly more valuable. If you plan to buy or sell, monitor recent completed auction listings to understand the current market rather than relying on asking prices alone. The United Kingdom 1955 threepence remains a fascinating reminder of Britain's pre-decimal currency system and the early years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign. While examples in bad condition are generally common and have modest values, they still hold historical significance and are enjoyable additions to many collections. Most damaged coins are worth between 25 cents and $1.50, with cleaner circulated examples bringing slightly higher prices. Every old coin tells a story, and even a worn threepence has survived decades of circulation to become a small piece of British history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest videos on valuable coins, rare collectibles, and exciting auction discoveries. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.